Just found out about this thing called Metro, and they pick you up kind of by your house. They're going to give you a location. Generally, if you're lucky, it's really close to your house. If you're not lucky, it's a couple minutes. So I'm going to try the new LAX Metro Station. If you live in Inglewood, just like myself, they opened up this LAX Metro Station that takes you to LAX. And from what I know about this is there's supposed to be a people mover, and this people mover is not there yet. They're still working on it. But I wanted to do a dry run. So if you live in Inglewood, or if you're thinking about moving here, and this just might be just a good opportunity to start using the metro lines, I thought I'd take you on a little tour. So I downloaded the app. So you're going to need to download the app, and you're also going to need a tap card. Now, there's a tap card app that you can download, or you could just have a physical tap card if you do that, but you got to load it. So I'll be using my phone tap card, the app, and to pay for everything. Now, to get to LAX Metro Station is about $2.50 from where I at. It could be different from where you're at, but it's $2.50 for me. Now, I'm at a location where they told me to meet, and I'm currently waiting for them right now. It said about 5 minutes would be the walking time, but it took me about 11 minutes. So I would say just make sure to put in some bonus time for the light and crossing streets and stuff like that. Now, I will say this. I do not have luggage right now. So all this I've been able to do without constraints of luggage. But so add some extra time for that, as right now we wait for the Metro Micro that should be here. It told me, now you could put a time to say when to pick you up, and they'll shoot you a time back. But I just did as soon as possible, and it gave me about an 18-minute start to get to my location. But it said that it would be a 5-minute walk, but in reality it was really it took me 11 minutes. So just a good 5-6 minutes. You should just add extra. Who walks that fast? I don't know. I'm a slow walker. I enjoy just kind of walking casually, leisurely, as they would say. So right now we're just waiting on this Metro link, this Micro Metro, and once it gets here, we'll check back. All right, I just got a text saying that my Micro Metro would be here any moment, and they gave me a 10-minute window saying that it would be here between 10 minutes, so from 11 to 21. So right now we're just waiting on the Micro Metro. It just said that it was going to be here any second. So hopefully I got the right location. This is my first time doing this. So I thought it would be really interesting to kind of just do a dry run. I am going and using LAX very soon, but I thought it would be important to do a dry run. And one of my friends told me, she's like, hey, you should videotape this and put it up and tell about your experience, because I bet somebody is going to use it. So I see the Micro Metro, and I was absolutely wrong about my location. Let's say hello to Nicole. Hi. All right, so I just got picked up and dropped off by the Micro Metro, and there is a designated pickup and drop off for you, so you can always see where you're gonna go. So here it is. This is the brand new LAX Metro, and it's very, very peaceful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really nice. So now we're just gonna go find kind of how this works. And remember, you can just take trains here, okay? And buses. So there's a rail system and bus system. So if you don't want to ask for a ride or anything like that, you can do that kind of here. So I'm just gonna kind of videotape around. Right over there is where supposedly this people mover is gonna be, but who knows when that is gonna be. So I'm just showing you kind of how it's like right now. I'm sure in time everything will change. And as you can see, there's a tap card machine here if you want to refill your tap card or whatever. And then it just shows you kind of everything that's going on. The K line and of course the C line, all coming in, as you can see over there, into this station. There's a lot of Metro people here, and that makes me feel good. There's the bus that's going to take you to all the terminals. And I was talking with my friend over there, and he was giving me some information. These come about every 8 to 15 minutes, depending on traffic, and you don't have to show a tap card or anything like that. All you have to do is just get on and it'll take you to the terminal. So that's good. He also told me that if you come for a game, whether it's a Charger game or a Rams game, there's a free shuttle that takes you to the game, to SoFi. So if you know anybody that's coming in from out of town, this would be kind of the best way. They could just fly in, come to the game, and then there's a bus that comes back and drops you back off here, all for free, all at the game. So I'm gonna go, before I go check out the terminals though, I'm gonna go check out up here. Again, as I was saying, this terminal is gonna be for the people mover, which is still in the works. So this is kind of nice though. But again, really nice, serene area. They have a vending machine there, so you can buy some stuff, all the nice needs. Really clean, really enjoying this. There's all your K line and C line. And there's a bunch of other buses that come here, he was telling me. So you got Santa Monica, the Culver, and a few other lines that get here so that you can just stay away from LAX and all that traffic that's going on there. Look at this. Now, of course, this is where the people mover is going to be. So this really doesn't have that much activity right now. But once that people mover comes in, again, I don't know when, this is where it's going to be. And this is where everyone's going to be coming for everything. So let's just take a look at it, check it out.
We are vacationing out here?
Yeah.
From where?
Where are we going? We're going to Mexico.
All right.
Y'all going?
Look at that. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. I'm gonna take a selfie. So I'm standing right in front of the bike hub. It's at the far end of the metro station. And you can store your bike here up to 72 hours. Afterwards, they start charging. So for more questions, you can go to bikelink.org/LA-Metro. So just worth noting that they are bike friendly here. All right, guys, also worth noting, they do have elevators. I know I was taking the escalator and stuff like that, but they do have elevators just in case you're thinking about coming with somebody with a disability, with a wheelchair. They have nice elevators too. So while I'm here, here is where you get off from the lines, and in there's a bathroom. So the only bathroom up on top is accessible only if you are taking one of the rail systems, which again is the K line and the C line. So they do have a restroom. The other one is at the very end of the station. Guess what? I'm gonna go check it out. Why not? Why not check out the restrooms and just kind of get a full experience that this station has. I'm excited for this station, and I know there's gonna be an evolution, so you should be too. Again, this is just a kind of a sneak peek at the future of LAX. And I figured, why not try the elevator? I talked about it, but why not try the elevator as we wait for it to open? And there we are. We're going to the bus plaza.
If you see something, say something.
And here we are. Look at this elevator. And check this out. You have little things for your feet. Very smooth. Very relaxing. Check that out. And elevator action happening right here. And there we are, back on the concourse. I was just a little tour up there, but I'm going to give a little tour of the bathroom, and we're just going to check that out before we head on to the bus to go check out the terminal. It's just a retail location. Put in the comments what you would like to see here. If you'd like to see maybe like a coffee shop, or maybe some sort of charger apparel, something. What would you like to see here as far as vendors? Put it in the comment section. Okay, and here is the restroom. It's pretty big, and we're gonna go check it out. I will not take the video in the restroom, but I'm gonna check it out and I'll give you my thoughts right after. Okay. One thing about the restrooms is looks can be deceiving. This building looks like it houses like a bunch of restrooms, but when I went inside, it was clean, but there was only like 2 stalls, 1 urinal. So that's just just a side note. When you see the building, you're gonna really think that it can hold a lot of people, but it's really deceptive. Still clean though, still clean. So just wanted to add that about the restrooms. And so there is the bus. Let's take it to the terminal and see what that's like. So I just got dropped off, but what they tell me is if you go over here where it's the pink, that is where you could get back to the Metro Station and to return. So now let's head back. And also, I got dropped off at Terminal 7, did some investigating, and I found out that there was a Dunkin' Donuts there. So decided, hey, why not get some Dunkin' Donuts and head back to the transit center. All right, so I just got dropped off from my terminal, and I stopped off at Terminal 7, and I will say this, the wait for that terminal was long. That's so far the only thing kind of bad. It was long, and it was packed. It was super packed. There was a couple right in front of me, and when the doors opened, we both rushed to get to this bus, but there was only room for one, so I hopped on. So that couple, I'm sorry, but there was only room for one, and I just jumped on it. I would say a pro tip would be, if you can get to Terminal 1, do it. And again, it was really packed coming back, not only because of the people, but because everyone had luggage. So yeah, that's the only kind of thing you're gonna hear here, and tell you the honest truth. So now we're gonna head back, and I'm gonna get the Metro Micro or the Micro Metro. I'm still messing that up, but it doesn't matter because the result is the same. I'm going to get home for $2.50. So for $5 round trip, you get to go to LAX and back, whether that's with you're taking a flight or whatever. Now, I will say this works both ways. So let's say you have family coming in or friends coming in, they can do this process as well and get to the LAX Metro Station, and you can pick them up there. Okay? And here's another thing that no one's gonna probably tell you is you could come here and you could try to get your Uber here instead of having to wait in that long line in the Uber line. So I don't know how you could just walk probably across the street. I know there's like a taco shop and some other places across the street, so you could probably go there and try to get an Uber. Maybe you'll get it faster. I don't know. Or maybe just take the Metro Micro or one of these K lines or C lines, get dropped off somewhere and just at a location, whether it's the first location or the second exit, and then get an Uber there. So that might save you some time. So when returning the Metro Micro, it's at 14. That's where you get picked up at. And there's a little sign right there that says where to get picked up at. When I put in to get picked up, it said it was going to take about 40 to 50 minutes to get to me. So that's also some important information. If you're going to take the Metro Micro, it's gonna be a while for them to pick you up. But again, it's $2.50, and you can't go wrong with that. If you live in Inglewood or any of the like really surrounding areas, again, there's the C line and the K line that you could take. So there's a lot of options. There's also buses that you could take. But again, I'm just using the Metro Micro just because I live really close by. I live about like 3-4 miles away from this area. So I figured it would be a lot cheaper and it would be a lot faster. So those are just some things to let you know when taking the Metro. Again, everything was super smooth, excluding the return. The return, again, if you can get to Terminal 1 and take it there, you're going to have room. But again, it was really packed in there for the returning. And again, if you're carrying luggage, I would suggest getting to Terminal 1 to take the Metro connector back to the LAX station. So I'm just now waiting for my ride back, and then once I get in, it should drop me off at the same location that I got picked up at, and that'll conclude this journey. Again, try to avoid the crowds, try to avoid the traffic. So far, all of that has come together pretty smoothly by using the LAX Metro Station. I'm really digging it. I really do enjoy it, and because of this, I'm probably going to be taking a lot more trips now, and really using my fly mileages. If you know a good credit card that does good points, flying points or whatever, make sure to put it in the comments, or just anything with any benefit. I'm really new at this, so I'm excited to kind of tour the country and maybe catch some festivals, some shows. Who knows, maybe I'll even leave the country for a bit. So, when you live next to an airport, you can really get out and see the world. And always worth mentioning, yet again, there's a lot of staff here. Everybody that I've talked to has been extremely welcoming, and they just have tons and tons of knowledge. And any question I asked, they answered. They knew the answer. And even when I was returning, I was like, how do I return? And they're like, stand in the pink lot. Although I will say this, the pink columns and the pink lines There was another bus in front of me, and so you really just have to keep an eye out because it didn't really stop right there, just because there was another bus taking some employees and stuff like that. So you might just want to keep an extra eye out and then run to that bus to get you back here. There it is, Metro Micro. Okay, so I just got finished getting dropped off, and luckily the spot that they dropped me off was kind of near my house. And so as we were passing by, I told them, hey, my house is just right there. Do you mind stopping? I know it's not the actual location, but if you could stop, that'd be great. And guess what? He did. So big shout out to the driver of the Metro Micro. And that's it, guys. We did it from start to finish, from actually going to the location to actually going to the terminals and coming back, a complete 180 of an experience for you, a traveler. So hopefully this has been informative. And I've never done a video like this before. I usually interview musicians and people, but I haven't done any experiences like this. So if you go to my channel, or some of the channels that I'm on, it's quite a bit different. I don't know if I should keep on doing more stuff like this. If so, comment, let me know if I should be doing more things like this. I will say this, today I am going to see LCD Sound System at the Hollywood Bowl, and I am using Metro. There's a thing called Park and Ride, and so today has been a complete Metro experience. So whether it's going to a football game, whether it's going to the airport, or whether it is going to a concert at the Hollywood Bowl, Metro does have you. So go Metro. Thanks, guys.